All right, welcome back to hour 2, Edge of Morality. Let's continue, shall we?
Yes, shall we? So, without taking the 1 hour short rest, so you don't lose all the spells that were just graciously cast upon you, you guys are going to. You said you just want to murder people.
Yeah, that's it. Just murder.
Oh,
so we're gonna give Rye a good head start to get across the river and behind them, and then Grommen and myself will approach. I will attempt diplomacy to at least get us across the river first. Actually try and talk to them when I get there. Don't expect it to go well, but if it does, great. If it doesn't, that's when we start swinging.
Grommen is great at diplomacy.
Yes, absolutely.
If shit goes south, you guys fail to roll to cross the river, and then I die. So it's great.
You can just float across.
No, I'm gonna be attacking them to give you guys time to get across the river, basically.
That seems like a not smart thing to do.
I mean, we'll see.
I think you just wait there until it's time to murder face.
I think it is smart, and I have the perfect spell, but I have no spell slots left.
Oh, well, I don't know your plan, so maybe it is smart.
If you cast invisibility a second time, you have no spell slots. Is that what? Oh, that is what your plan is. I'm sorry. So no, you have none left.
That is literally.
Sorry. Yeah, that is exactly the plan. My apologies.
Otherwise, I could have just got in behind them and then mirror imaged, and there would have been 5 of me. It would have been perfect, but no.
All right. So, quick question for Grommen and Thonk: are you guys riding over on the horseback, or are you just gonna kind of schlub up there?
I was planning on schlubbing up there because it's not a far walk.
Sure.
Well, if he's schlubbing, I guess I will schlub my way over there too.
Okay. So you guys move your minis over to the far side of the bridge.
Sure. Nope. Down and out.
So you guys are kind of making your way over there. The arrows are knocked, bows and drawn. They're aimed at you from all 4 archers. The guys with the spears have their spears lowered, and they're kind of in a stance, ready to fight you. They're kind of set and prepared. One spear is aimed at each of you, like they're ready for you to charge across the water and then skewer you. And the others who are sitting comfortably on the horses, as you guys kind of approach and are trying to grab their. You're waiting for them to address you, whatever the case may be. Or does Thonk look to address first?
I'll give them a few minutes to address us, but if they don't, Thonk will make the attempt to address them.
I love the fact that Maggie sees that there's a spot to be 3 characters wide. So since Otto isn't here, you have her bird in the place.
The eagle is just
she has an eagle eye, feather face, beak bottom, just chilling. I'm the other PC guys. Why you got a bear thing down there? Should be an eagle. So you wait for them to address you, and they do. So the man the woman calls across the way, the one that you see in the gray cloak and the mini. She calls across the way and says, "Pitiful creatures, you are not what we are here for. You may leave, but be warned. This is the only pity that we offer you."
That's not what they're here for. We wish to speak.
I've wasted enough breath on your sad kind. Now you may leave and live your horrible lives, or you may take your lives and make the world a better place. But if you do try to get between us and our goal, understand this: we will stoop to the level of ending your lives for you.
And what, pray tell, is that goal?
She just kind of points over at the area that you guys just came from.
To kill my kind.
She seems aggravated, she still has to talk. Oh, is he really she has this look, literally rolls her head backward from is he so stupid to realize I don't want to talk to him? And she's like, not your kind. They are not your kind. Your kind is disgusting. And belongs in the sewers from where you came from.
Yeah, I get it. I'm a half-breed.
We want their kind, so they stop making your abominations.
Let me and my friend cross in peace, then.
These are our lands.
And we will pay a tribute to Cross.
With that, she will actually turn and kind of have a leaning conversation with the person that's on the other side. Like,
Why she
interested.
say we abomination?
You don't know what that word means.
Yeah. He actually stumbles over the word abomo. Neat. What? Why she say that about us?
We're not full-blooded orcs.
He
It's
looks
actually-
at himself. He's like, I look like orc.
You do.
I bleed like orc.
Exactly.
I love how Thonk misinterpreted the phrase. It's not so. Just to be clear, Maggie, you're not an abomination because you're not a full-blooded orc. You're an abomination because you're not a
Because-
full-blooded human.
Yeah. Well, because Thonk wants to be an orc is the thing, so...
No, I get that. It's funny that Thonk would twist the words and be like, "Well, we're only half orcs. We're not as good as we could be."
So Grumman looks more orky than that, but yeah.
Yeah.
I thought Gromlin was a full orc.
No, I'm still a half orc, but he looks more like an orc than.
Yep.
Like Thonk looks more, if you had to say, Thonk leans probably closer to the human-looking side, while Grommen probably leans closer to the orcish-looking side.
Yeah, like my mom is an orc, kind of thing, and
So you so she after having a conversation with him for like probably half a minute or so, she will sit back up and say, "What do you offer?"
We can offer food. Fuck, they're barbarians. What else are they gonna want?
He goes, "We can offer food."
I have a
They
sandwich.
like-
I want it.
like ponies.
I'm just trying to think,
I have like half a BLT.
I'm trying to think though, like actually, what would barbarians want in tribute?
They like ponies.
Our horses.
Your horses.
Our horses.
She does lean over, has a conversation with him for a bit longer, and she sits back up and says, "We saw you riding them before, but didn't see you riding them back here. We assumed that the orcs ate them." Or she says, "We assume the Greenbloods ate them."
No, Thonk shakes his head, realizes she probably can't see him shaking his head, and just shouts, "No, they are alive and well."
"Produce these horses for us to see." Or she says, "Go get them."
Yeah, all right. I go back. I get them.
No, Gromman whistles.
All right, that
Rise
works
like-
too.
I was like stood in the middle of the river with her hands on her hips. Just
No,
like,
get behind him, man. Get behind him.
Just like huffing.
Like, how long is this spell going to last? Could we really... Oh!
I think for this specific moment, she knows they're going back. She just like sits on the bank on the other side, like right next to the enemy. She's just.
I actually can't move my mount. So if
Really?
you could move them, that'd be cool. Yeah, I don't know. I can't find
Yeah. It's just invisible. So I have it
actually
right
don't
now
see
for
them.
you. Yep, nope, they're just invisible right now. I got it for you guys. So 1 and 2. Sorry. 1 is now layer token moved.
But we only offer them 2. It's me
Yeah,
and
our
me and-
horses. Yeah.
Yeah, our horses.
Yes, completely understand that.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Don't worry. They will take all 4 horses. I mean, okay, there's your horses. You may take them and turn them and do what you like.
No, I produced them. You know, like "Mer, there's one. Mer, there's
Here's
two."
my horse.
Yeah.
Take it. Okay, so you take the horses, and they're actually genuinely looking at them. And with that, he actually kind of like looks over at one of the ladies, this one right here specifically. It's the gentleman looks at the one to his left, and he's like, kind of says something to her very quickly, and like, and so she will walk up to the area, right there, right here, and deftly hops log to log to log to log
Yeah.
and so on until she is across the way. As she's hopping from the last log,
When she gets
I
to
got
where
bad dexterity.
Gromman is, Gromman helps her, and Gromman says, "You good jumper."
I got bad dexterity in that bitch. All right. I shouldn't have. If I can fall off, she can fall off. You need to roll.
I did roll. I did roll. I did roll.
I see no
Bry
more.
wants to trip her.
I'm not seeing a roll here.
Oh, it's not displayed for you, Sam. It's displayed for me in
All right,
my
cool.
enjoyment.
Convenient. All right, okay. Carry on.
He needs a screenshot of that roll.
Does he actually need the screenshot of the roll?
I'm good.
So, actually, I think I sent a screenshot earlier today. So it makes his way across. She makes her way across, and as she hops from the last log onto the land, like mid-hop, she draws a sword out. Sorry, not a sword. She draws an axe out. It's like a hand axe. She has it in her hands, and she kind of like holds it out, gesturing at whoever's closer of the two of you.
Grumman will help.
So Grommen's like the closer one. So it holds it, gesturing like at Grommen, like, keep your distance. And she makes her way over to the horses and kind of like makes her way over to them. But first thing she does is like kind of like check the fur, make sure the fur is in good shape.
Oh, she's saying keep your distance.
Yeah, like keep your distance.
So
exactly.
Grommen goes to help her, and then she like pulls out an axe on him, and he's like, oh, I just try help. You good jumper. And he like backs up.
She completely ignores him. Or like looks at him as he says that, but doesn't respond. So keeps her mouth shut. She goes over to the horse, like puts her hand like in its mouth and like looks inside, looks at its teeth, like opens the mouth as much as it'll let her. Checks like its tongue and stuff like that. Goes around, like pokes her head, like from behind mostly, but like underneath to see like the gender and whether or not it's intact and whatnot. So like looking for all these different things to just check and see the quality of the horses. And so that being said, I suppose it's 50-50 in what gender your horses are. Would you guys like to roll me a 50-50?
I mean,
Oh yeah.
It's let's say it's odd to be male.
Wait, is it just their horses or is it mine also there?
Just theirs that are being checked on.
Mine's male.
Yep.
same.
Wow, 17. And one off a D100, one off a D20. That's like the odds of that, So you both have male horses, and then whether or not they're actually fully intact, stallions or otherwise, roll me a D20, and if it's a 16 or higher, it's a stallion. Otherwise, it's a can't remember the word for a cut stallion. Maggie's is a stallion. What? What? You guys
We
are two
have
stallions.
twins.
What? That is crazy. Wow. So you have two male intact horses that are right there. And so she turns back and she like gives like a gesture to them. And she like, you can tell by her expression, like, she seems genuinely happy about it.
Grumman's like watching her intensely, like curious as to what she's doing. And he's like, why you look at all the things like that?
She looks at Grommen as he speaks to her, doesn't say anything in response. And just kind of like watches, like turns her attention back across the way and watches and waits for them to respond. After like a minute or so of the two of them speaking across the way, she will turn back and say, "Fine, you may pass. If you need to gather your things before you pass, do so. You may pass in exchange for these two horses."
Donk
I
will
just
nod.
remembered Grumman still has Otto on his back.
Of course. Yeah.
Donk will nod and is said, he's gonna go attain his things and he will return Grommen and Thonk will pass. Basically, the plan for me is to go back, tell the Orcish women that a fight is about to ensue, and to prepare themselves if need be. That's all.
Why not have them go around while we're distracting them?
I don't know where they can go around.
Oh, that's true. Can I have my eagle maybe like check out this area, like see if there's a path for them to kind of like go down the water and like go around behind them?
So Grommen would have done that long before now. They're just kind of like checking the area out and seeing like, why do we have to use this friggin' spot? Why can't we choose a different spot? Well, just so happens to be that the current of the river is pretty strong. It's just there's a bit of an incline in the bed of the river that caused a slowdown, almost like a pooling in this one region right here. So the current isn't anywhere near as strong, but still enough to take away Rye. Because it literally, once Rye lost her hand and whatnot, she got taken by the current a bit. But it's not as strong here. But then not much further down, like still within the area that this place can see, the current kind of like the bed drops back down like a considerable amount and the speed picks up a considerable amount as like another small little stream ties into it. So it's like this is the best spot, which is probably why that little thing that you see over there is built up the way it is many years ago. So Thonk more or less just goes up and says,
only this way, only one path. Okay, gotcha.
Thunk more or less goes up and says, listen, we have the opportunity to like pass, like no problems, but like I love my horse. We have this like connection happening, so I got to go like murder for my horse.
Yeah, that's
so,
that's why I'm murdering. I'm murdering for the horse.
It's
Correct.
murdering for the horse. We get it. We understand.
Yeah, yeah.
It's okay.
Sure, that's
It's okay.
yeah.
Correct.
Thunk, the real riders of Rohan. So you guys, you go up there, you say what you need to them to kind of get them prepared, and then you come back down to. So while you're doing that, going up there and speaking, she is actually going to the woman right here is going to hop on the back of one of the horses and start trying to like ride it across the
Ramen
river.
is gonna grab the steer
Hmm?
first. He's gonna grab like the reins.
Oh, sure.
before she
So
goes across.
she was doing it first with Thunk's horse, and so you kind of like stop it.
Yeah, and he's gonna talk to the horse and tell it stop.
So as you like go to grab the reins or whatever,
He's like,
quickly
"No."
the axe is out and like she swings it down. She doesn't actually swing at Grommen, but she does like a quick motion. It says like, I will remove your hand at its wrist. Like
But then
that
I
kind
say-
of
I
motion,
say
but doesn't
stop.
say anything.
I stay stop to the horse in like horse language. I don't know.
Mhm.
'Cause I can speak to the horse.
Yep. She looks back after like she sees that you're not doing anything aggressive. She looks back like a quick darted eyes back across the river. And so the people across the river will call to you. The woman says, creature, is there a problem? Like very annoyed.
She no take horse till we make safe.
We are going to wait here for the orcs. So we're going to wait here for the green bloods one way or another. We are not going to make off with your horses. We are not like your people.
You say that, but you go cross without letting us go with.
Very well. You may bring your own horses across, she says. And
Grumman walks over and he grabs his horse.
and she says to the woman that she's with to make her way back across the river. In which case, let me roll again for you, Sam. Just for you, though. That was a total of a 23. That was a total of an 18. Okay, you want me to screenshot that for you, Sam? Hey, you do that right there. Okay, here you go.
I'm
Screenshot
fine.
it. No, it's all good. Don't worry.
I accidentally rolled with disadvantage, so I'm rolling my athletics without it.
Please. What are you rolling the athletics for? To cross the way? You're actually rolling for the horses' athletics because the horse is going to be the one doing the swim. So 5e.
I'm
this
not
is,
on the horse, but Grumman's gonna just walk his horse across.
across but the horse still needs to swim across the way.
Okay, you didn't give us stats for our horses. so-
Yeah. No, I'm actually looking it up right now. I don't have horse stats memorized. I do apologize.
Hey man, I
It's
got those
humanity.
eagle stats in there.
Yes. All right, so there is no skills listed right off the top, so it's just going to be strength, which is a +3. So you can roll a d20 +3 for me, please, quickly, Magli, to get that in there. And I think I just called you Magli.
Sorry, I had a button.
Mowgli?
I didn't mean to do that. Sorry.
No problem.
I don't. Oh, I can't even edit the character sheet. Weird.
Okay, and there we go.
Bonku.
Okay, you are able to, Thonk is able to get across, and the horse is able to get across, no problem. So, bam, and I'll grab, I said Thonk, I meant Grommen. Those are across the way. Now, Thonk comes back. What does Thonk do? As he sees kind of like the horse getting up on the other side, Grommen having like balancing his way across.
Is this
and
lady still
whatnot.
here?
Nope, she made her way across as well.
Fuck. I don't want to take my own horse.
Yep.
That's not gonna go well.
You could have let her take your horse, but
I
Grumman
was I was in the tent when that whole thing went down. So.
Exactly.
All right, I guess I'm gonna try. What am I rolling?
For yourself, athletics or acrobatics twice, and then for the horse, it's going to be a d20 +3.
Or you can ride the horse.
Or you can ride the horse.
I feel like that's a worse
Grumman
idea.
decided not to.
In which case, it'll be a d20 +2.
If I just ride the horse as a d20 +2, that actually is a better roll for me than athletics check.
Of course it is. That's why people ride horses across rivers.
Roll 1d20.
Grumman's pretty athletic though, so I wanted to show her that
So
I
it'll
was
be
a good
17
jumper.
total.
One more time. Yeah, Grommen is insanely athletic.
20. Yeah.
Okay, there you go. So you're able to get across the way with your horsey.
All right, cool. So
And only like your feet and whatnot are slightly wet, or your the bottom of your boots are slightly wet.
Where's the leader?
The leaders are
See up
behind
here?
the two with spears. Exactly all that.
Are we passing by them, like through them?
So as you guys make your way, you're gonna have to,
Yeah.
because the path is behind them. So as you guys make your ways up there, and I imagine stripping, you're gonna start like lining yourself up to where you want to be. So feel free to do so. As the leaders, as you're kind of like making your way up there, and you put the horses off to the side or whatever, you're welcome to go. They do not move. They expect you to move around them. They're standing where they're standing with no.
Is there
it's
anywhere
gonna
here
be-
that's like cover or half cover that I can get behind?
So this spot right here, Sam, that is a bit of like a brush that they have built up, and they tend to put like fire pits or whatever inside there. So if you like crouch down low, like very, very low to the ground, when you pop visible again, you might be out of sight of them on the horse, but they're like pretty tall on horses, so maybe not.
Yeah.
You know. There's also, if you look right here, there's between the horses themselves.
Oh, that might be cool. Yeah.
Yeah, but don't forget there are the archers immediately in front of the two groups of horses.
So
Okay.
for me,
They're archers, right? Right there.
Correct.
Perfect.
They also have melee weapons as well, but they are archers. Yes, senor.
the plan is to like start walking by wherever. Which one's the leader? The male leader.
The male one with the
Okay, so
blonde.
that's yeah. That's
He's
what
not
I'm-
even looking at you. You are like a creature. If you notice, he had the woman speak to you because clearly you're just not even worth his breath.
The plan for me was to like walk by him with my head hung low, like I'm like being like, oh, I'm not fucking worthy, whatever bullshit. And as soon as I get within range, to reach out and touch him.
Roll me a deception check to come off as like sneaky, so you can pull off what you're trying to do.
Deception.
However, they have no reason to think this whatsoever, so you may roll this deception with advantage. Maggie, what is Grommen doing while he's being like,
Grommen
oh, I'm not that good?
Yes,
Wow.
natural 20.
Ramen legit thinks he's giving his horse up and is over there talking to his horse and like petting it. Being like,
It's like
"You
old
good boy."
yelling, like it's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is amazing because you're going to get a surprise attack against this guy, which means you're going to be rolling your touch attack with advantage, and then we're going to roll into initiative. But yeah, that's amazing. Grommen's over there being like, oh, I'm all upset. I thought we were going to kill these guys, but instead I'm giving up my horse to them. This is upsetting. And then Thonk's just kind of walking by like, oh,
Just head down.
too much my chemical romance.
Yeah.
Ha! I got you! So make your attack roll with your advantage, sir, because you are sneaking.
Please don't suck. Please don't suck. Please don't suck. Oh yes!
Oh,
Yes!
no!
Yes!
No! Humanity!
Yes!
What is this?
Yes!
Why? Okay, I'm sorry. Let's stop for a second.
Is that the first time he's ever crit
Let's
in
stop.
combat?
Let's stop for a second. No, it's the second time. Let's stop for a second. He rolled a 15 and 18 and 2 20s, albeit the last two with advantage, in a row.
I'll take
What
it.
happens?
Thunk got his balls back, man.
Sam.
Okay, I don't need it right now, so I just gave him my.
That's
Apparently.
fine. I'll take it. So
Sam, I suggest you don't cast any spells that require you to roll because clearly it's not going to work out in your favor.
does that mean I do double damage?
Just press the inflict wounds little icon
Well,
right
no,
there. And
I need
see
to
what
roll because I
happens.
cast it as a 3rd level spell. So I do 5d10 norm with the 3rd level spell. Just
So
do-
when you click it, you can just add the difference.
okay, so I'll click it.
There you go. And so it does 3 and 3. So there's your 6 d10 right there.
So I need to do
Now you're
4
going to
more.
add 4 more d10. Oh my god. Fuck you so hard.
Oh,
you kidding me right
God,
now?
yes.
What's it? 69? No, 67. 67.
I don't know.
Oh my god. No, more than that.
19
That's a
plus.
lot.
What's
That's
19
bad.
plus
That's-
19?
That's 71. 71.
All right,
71.
70.
He coup de grace them.
Oh my god. 71. 71. 71. Like, can I even handle 71?
I hope not. That'd be great if he just goes
I mean,
down.
I have 38 health.
The
Well,
boss that we
The
fought.
boss that we see had like 67.
Yeah.
Yeah.
71?
That is the most damage I've ever seen. That is insane.
So, as the visual is very simple. Thonk is walking down with his head hung low. He as he gets to where the man's sitting. He's obviously not paying attention.
Yeah,
Thonk's,
yes, you may describe it. Yes, you may have
It's
your
like
fun
one of
with
those
that.
vampire movies where you just rip out his heart and you're just holding it and then crush it. No, I'm just
he
kidding.
just sits. He stops short, for like a heartbeat, and then he just takes his hand that's already glowing red, and he just reaches out and grasps like the thigh or the leg of the man who's sitting there and just saps his life. And if he's dead, the hope is
he is. You describe it to the fullest of your.
No, it's quite simple. He slumps forward as he like takes a gasp, and he like tilts to his right and falls into his wife. Dead.
Oh, you assumed there was a relationship there. That's cute.
Leader, co-leader, co-chiefess, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, with your natty 20 and everything that just happened, that was amazing. Why don't you do me a favor and roll me a intimidation check, and I will even allow you once again to have advantage on this roll.
We'll see if this is gonna help. No, apparently that wasn't intimidating, so that's fine. I did what I could.
What?
Hey, the natural 20s had to stop eventually.
So go ahead, tell me what happens.
Wait, is there like Bardic inspiration? Oh, I guess he's like out.
He already used his what you call it anyway. So
this guy has a battle axe, Grumman, which you can just help yourself to, by the way.
Honestly, like all he'll do is like once he drops dead, Thonk just shouts now, like to signal Rye, like let's.
So he's not very intimidating. He's just like no, and that's why they're like, oh, you're surprise attacking us. Okay, it's not intimidating. It's just surprising, bastard. Well, roll your initiative.
All right, let's do initiative.
Oh.
Hopefully, Grommen crushes initiative and therefore the foes and makes us finish very quickly.
Roll initiative.
Oh my god, that is insane.
That was crazy. That is an insane way to start a battle.
Where is initiative again? Oh, there it is. Found it. I'm out of good rolls. I'm done. I'm out.
Yep, that is it.
I mean, you did insta kill the boss of this entire encounter.
Well, I'm feeling the wife is gonna be equally difficult.
She's gonna be like some kind of fucking wizard or some shit.
How do I roll initiative with the bird, or does it just go with my initiative?
Just put it with your initiative, yeah.
Okay.
By the way, Maggie, I did look at, because last time we were talking about what the bird's health is. It is, if you look under the bird, so what is it?
3d6.
It's 3, which is calculated by 1d6, I believe.
Because when I looked at it, it was 3d6.
It's 3, then open parentheses, 1d6, close parentheses.
So that's 3d6.
No.
That's 3 times 1d6.
No, that's 3, which is the average of 1d6. Same as like, otherwise you would have things like, let's say if you look at the veteran, it says 58, open parentheses, 98 plus 18, close parentheses. It wouldn't be like 58 times that. It'd
Basically,
be 58
like
is the
you
average
can
of.
take the average or you can roll.
Yeah.
I was imagining it like actual math where it's 3 parentheses 1d6. It would be 1d6 rolled times 3. Okay.
She's like, I got flashbacks of 4th grade. Foil.
At 4th grade, this is my life right now. But except for I use Excel to do it all for me, because fuck that shit.
Fair enough. All right, so the first people to go are actually going to be the spear fighters. So you jump forward, you grab this guy, you murder the boss, and they're like, no, the spear fighter's like, we don't know what's going on. And they just start attacking at Grommen himself. So the good news is, Grommen, because of the type of spears they're using, they actually have to back up 5 feet to, I have no idea what we just did. They have to back up 5 feet to attack you. So you actually get an attack of opportunity against one of them.
Okay. Attack of opportunity. Here we go. Yeah, I don't have any inspiration or anything like that, so I'm just gonna roll a normal roll for now. Oh my gosh.
Oh, jeez. Okay, yep. That's a good hit.
I do. Well, I didn't say I was going rage, so I just do 7 damage.
Yep, 7 damage is still not tiny. So you do 7 points of damage to the guy, and he takes the hit, but he's not dropped by any means. And next is going to be Rye. Oh, no, sorry. So that is them backing up. You got your attack of opportunity. Now they're going to attack at you with their pikes. So attacking Grommen twice with their plus. Attacking Grommen twice, I said, with their plus. I didn't fix my macro. I just realized I didn't do that. Bad you. Fix it this week. Those are 2 horrible misses. So, don't forget, guys, you do have Bless on you, so you have an additional 1d4 added on to you. If the Bless expired, they would have cast it on you again. Not a big deal.
Yeah.
So I got a total of 12 and an 8. They easily miss Grommen. Is now Rye's turn. Rye's hiding amongst the horses and invisible right now. Rye, show us your stuff.
So this guy here is an archer,
Yes, sir.
and he's on like a little cliff.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Right.
Yeah, I think I see where it's going.
Red is kind of popped out between the legs of this horse,
Mm-hmm.
and you just see her go, and then just Eldritch blast the guy. from
Absolutely.
10 feet away.
Nice. Roll. Do your worst.
Do my worst. Here
Your
it comes.
worst.
Fuck.
Wow. That's not very bad. That's actually very bad. So I'm sorry. You caught him off guard. You surprised him. You got an advantage on that attack roll.
Oh, I did?
Yeah, absolutely. You did. I'm sorry. I didn't say that. That's my mistake.
A lot better. That's way better.
That is considerably better there, Sam. Okay, awesome. And your damage is going to be 7 points of damage. But most importantly, you make him, which he actually falls and flops off the cliff. Roll me an additional D6 damage because he fell a considerable amount because there's a steep climb there away from the water.
I accidentally typed that in Twitch chat.
Oh, nice.
Two.
All right, 2 points of damage he takes, total of 9. He is on his back, but he's still awake. So he is injured, but still up. After that is going to be actually the female archer's turns, who one is standing immediately next to Thunk, and the other one is, can see Rye. Sorry, not Rye, can see Graham. She's actually going to spend half of her move to climb up on top of this horse right here. And she's going to make the horse and herself, back up a smidge to kind of like get a better angle or whatever.
Can you talk at any point?
Yeah,
Or do you
free
talk
actions.
only on your turn?
No, free actions. Go ahead.
Grommen would like to talk to the horse and tell the horse, don't listen to her.
What I will allow that to do is I'm going to set the DC low, but she's going to have to actually like do a handle animal check, which is a free action for her, but to do a handle animal check to actually make the horse listen.
Wait,
So
animal handling is a free action? That is
Well-
if I was going to animal handle, it would be a full action.
let me put it this way. I allowed you to free action incur a free action penalty.
Okay, sure, fine.
And she does not have a huge bonus on that. So I rolled a 7 total. So she gets on the horse, and her intention is to do as I just said. However, what actually happens is the horse is like, and she's like, stupid horse, and doesn't understand why the horse isn't moving. She starts like cursing at it in a language that you don't understand, and just ignores the horse, and tries to take a shot at Grommen. But because the horse is bucking and whatnot, it is actually going to give her disadvantage on the attack roll against Grommen. So with disadvantage, bam and bam. I rolled a total of a 9. That's a 9 against Grommen. And
when you do that, Grommen says to the horse, see, she try use you in like horse language.
in horse speak. And now I'm going to attack at Thonk with the lady that originally crossed the river and came back with the same hand axe that she was holding out against him forever ago. So swinging at Thonk. Yes, I have a total of a 19. I easily hit Thunk and is doing damage with my amazing hand axe because they do all of the damages. 6 points of damage is actually not bad. I hit Thunk, yeah. All right. Not bad.
Yeah, you hit.
Yeah. Next is the next 2 archers. So this guy who's on his back, he's like, kind of getting himself up off of his back, pulling out an arrow, and is kind of like looking to see where Rye is. Do me a favor, roll me a stealth check with disadvantage, please, Sam. In the meanwhile, this one over here has a straight shot, gonna line up and shoot at Grommen. That is a total of a 13. The arrow not only misses Grommen, it narrowly misses one of the horses right behind Grommen, and the horse starts to like move and buck and whatnot. With your
You
disadvantage
heard a
of
horse.
stealth,
Grommen's gonna lose his shit, man.
disadvantage of stealth, I'm going to, it's a 10 total. I'm going to roll my perception to see if I can see you. He actually does see you. He does beat your 10, and he's going to line up his shot and take a shot at you with the arrow. He has to move a bit though, so he was half his move to stand up. Then he moves over here and takes a shot at you.
I'm in half cover behind the horse legs. He's gonna shoot his own horse? I don't think so. I don't think he's gonna take the shot. I don't think
He's going to line up the shot and he's going to take it. That's actually
Horses are sacred to them. What do you mean?
Horse. It does seem like horses are sacred to them, but the way that seems to be treating them. However, in 5e, there's no chance of hitting the horse. I don't know, and he knows the rules. So unless you roll that poorly,
unless you roll like you do, and then I don't get hit.
I will allow you, Sam, to roll me a D100. If you roll a 10 or less, then I will hit his horse.
I'll take that bet.
I actually rolled really, really poorly. Like
What's
your
the
AC, your AC is a 13, and I rolled more than 5 under your AC. So after that is going to lead us to Grommen. Grommen, bring the pain.
Dude, if he hit his own horse, would he like cry? Like, would he just lose his shit? Because like they worship horses.
I worship a flying horse though, not like those common winged.
Like if my bird dies, Grommen's gonna be a mess.
Unwinged common horses are beneath them.
Oh, that's true. They're
Alright,
into
Maggie.
flying
Worship
horses.
the mighty Pegasus.
I'm gonna make a suggestion. Attack
What?
the person near me so I can back away without getting a attack of opportunity.
You could just be a
Well,
man.
there's 2 people here, right?
There's 3 because there's this one right here as well.
I don't know. I think Grommen was just attacking the first one near him
That works.
To be fair, that one also would get an attack of opportunity against you. So
because he was talking to that. Wait, what?
no, not you, Mathis.
Is it 17 a hit? I'm just gonna pretend it is until you tell me it's not.
It is. Andrew, did you rage or no?
Yes, I'm gonna rage.
So that was 13 points of damage to the. And is that the one that you had injured before?
Yes.
And you had done 7? 7. So,
7.
yep, that is 20 points of damage to this guy. He's still standing, but not doing very well.
All right. He's got decent HP then.
So me?
Si, senor.
There's no free 5-foot step in this game, correct?
Correct.
All right, so I'm
Just
just gonna
disengage.
Yeah, then I'm not gonna bother. I'm just gonna swing at this lady. By swing, I mean use a first level spell slot of inflict wounds.
By the way, for those who
I'm
are
assuming
watching,
21 hits.
Bear's on my back. He's sleeping like a little baby.
I just realized that you switched the picture for Bear.
Oh yeah, it's 2 different pictures.
It's making me very, very happy right now. I just wanna say.
It's a
It's
combat.
awesome.
The combat picture for Bear is different.
Yeah.
21 hits.
Yeah, Otto died. That's what happened. Bear's character died, so he's like forever off the stream forever. So bye, Bear.
I do 12 damage.
12 points of damage. You harm her, but do not drop her.
Okay.
After that is going to be the woman's turn, the leader's turn. She is in fact going to turn her horse and make her way over so that she can get to Thunk. Makes her way over to Thunk, to which she pulls out 2 identical looking swords. These are strange looking swords. So to describe them, you have a really high passive perception. These are strange looking swords. So they have like a weird curve to them, almost like they're trying to be a sickle, but not quite a sickle. And as they're swinging at you, again, you're extremely perceptive when she stops one. You can see the detail work on it. The base of the part where she actually holds it, looks like the pommel is the head of a horse. It's kind of like its neck with a bit of a mane that she uses as the grip for it. But then the blade itself looks like a long feather.
Is it like a shotel?
What was that?
Is it like a shotel?
Kind of, yeah. But so she's going to swing at you with them.
Sounds great. I'm excited.
Yep, absolutely. Twice now. Twice,
Yeah,
of course.
of course.
Where are you? Sorry. There you are. Okay, making sure I'm rolling the right thing. Bam.
So jelly of all these people getting 2 attacks. Can't wait till next level.
Yeah, it's gonna happen soon. Not that soon, but soon. So the first attack is gonna be a hit against you. The second attack is gonna be a miss against you, sir.
Okay.
So the first attack that's going to be the hit is going to deal. Sorry, I was just kind of like memorizing her stats.
29 damage.
Hey, that would suck a whole lot.
A whopping 8.
A whopping
Only 8
8?
damage.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Not much at all. So she gets 2 attacks against you with this thing and does only 8 points of damage with it, which is not. It's kind of depressing. It's kind of disappointing. But she does harm you, which is wonderful. And that brings us down to back to top of initiative, which is the spear people. So this one is going to attack Thunk from where he is.
Goddamn.
This one is going to make a step to here. Sorry. To here. Grom, get your attack of opportunity.
Don't I get an attack of opportunity too?
Oh, you do. So
Yeah, it's too many syllables.
ooh, it's the uninjured one though, so thank God.
16 hit.
Yes.
3 more.
What? Thunk did 3 points of damage? Oh my God. Oh
I
my
rolled-
God. Oh,
I can't believe with my melee weapon, I yet again roll a natural 1 on damage. So,
listen. Let's stop the stream so we can have Thunk level. Okay, he hit something. He hit
Bonk.
something.
He bonked him.
Total of 13 and 3 is 16 points of damage. Now let me make up my attacks against Thunk. Bam, bam, and my attack against Grommen. That's going
Hey,
to
3
be
damage is better than nothing, man.
That's true. That's very true.
Apparently, I didn't click on Thunk. There we go. Let's try that again.
Could
So
be
I
worse.
miss Grommen horribly. I hit Thunk, no problems.
Of course you do.
Of course I do. Your AC is significantly lower than Grommen's because somebody doesn't want to wear a proper shirt.
Role play, man. Role play.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He
Just
has to
remember that.
show off his boob. One boob, only one though.
Only a
11
single-
points of damage to
Holy
Thunk.
God. All right.
And now it's Rye's turn. Rye, let's finish up the stuff.
Kill them, Rye. Just kill them all.
Yeah, Sam, I thought I knew what you were talking about, and I just double checked it, and yes, that is literally what I was trying to describe.
Perfect.
So-
All right. Rye's having a Wild West shootout here with the archer. She's gonna fire back.
No.
Oh,
He
you
ducks
got
down behind the
thumped.
hill.
You got thumped hard. Oh
He ducks down
man.
behind the hill. And then as my movement, I'm gonna retreat to the third horse.
Okay. So that's going to bring us to the ladies. This one is going to attack at Thunk one more time. That's a miss.
Thank
So
God.
it's a miss. I have a 55% chance of hitting Thunk with these characters. So that's why I hit him so often. The one with the bow is once again going to attack Grommen. Actually, seeing what's going on, going to attack Grommen again. Grommen's a bigger danger. And hits Grommen, which is amazing. That's weird. Oh, huh. Hits Grommen, which is weird, but wait. Oh,
17?
that's why I was doing that. I did hit it. It was just something was happening funny, but it's all good. Is going to deal 7 points of damage. Oh, 3 points of damage to Grommen. Moving on, it's going to be the other archers. This one, seeing that you're kind of like hiding behind the horse and everything, he's not going to be able to line up his attack. He saw the danger of what he did before. He's actually going to pull out his own axe and he's going to close into melee. And going to attack at you. And the other archer is going to reline up and attack at Grommen again. So first we're going to attack Grommen. And that is actually, I rolled a natural 20. I hit Grommen very much so. And I'm going to deal 2d6 plus. This is the saddest crit ever. I do 3 points of damage to you, Maggie. That is awful. And now the attack against you there.
How do you only do 3 damage?
Because I rolled a 1 and a 4 plus 2 is 7.
Okay.
Divided by 2 is 3. Yeah, it was not my happiest day. I'll tell you that right now. Hitting you, Sam. 8 points of damage. That's a beautiful one.
How'd you
And
hit
now
me?
it's what was that?
How did you hit me?
With the right? Did I not roll my attack roll?
It just says gets attacked. Doesn't say who's getting attacked.
Oh, the gets attacked is actually Grommen. I didn't attack you, Sam. I'm so sorry. That's because
Right.
that's because where Grommen is standing is actually underneath a non-named PC. That's why that's happening. I apologize, Sam.
I'm hiding.
I
behind
miss you. I miss you by more than 5 again. This guy cannot hit you. You do not
I
take
don't
8
hit
points
him
of
either,
damage.
so this is really great. I'm a great ambush assistant.
Apparently. Grommen, let's start finishing people off.
All right, Grommen sees that like they're attacking, like too many people are attacking Thonk.
Mhm.
And he's like, how many people? There's 3 in front of him?
Correct. The one standing immediately in front of you is the most injured out of all of them.
He looks at all of them and he says, "You call yourselves the tribe of Sky Pony, but you disgrace them." And he goes and attacks the injured one again.
Yep.
Oh God. Yep.
That's a hit. 19 flipping damage. He is very dead, Maggie. Very, very dead indeed.
Oh, that means I get to attack the next one.
Yes, you most certainly do.
So I guess I'm going to attack this one because the one behind him is...
She should be very close to dead too because I hit her really hard. So.
16 hit.
This 16 definitely hits her as well. And 9 more points of damage. Okay, you actually drop that one as well, but sadly it does not. Your cleave does not continue.
Oh yeah, I can't continue.
You did have to take a 5-foot step though.
I have to?
Yeah, to be able to hit her because she was out of your range.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, so you just move there. You can continue moving if you'd like up to 25 feet, unless you're happy.
I'm all right. He's actually gonna look at this guy and in horse. I don't even know what fucking horse. What do horses say? Like, yeah, in horse he says. I'm just imagining. He's like, see the Sky Ponies. They not with you.
I love it.
It's your turn, Thunk. Let's see if you can back her claim.
Well, I'm just gonna reach for the lady on the horse then and try and hit her with a spell. I will burn inspiration to try and hit her with advantage.
Sure.
Second level spell slot. Ooh, a 20.
Wow, you were really just kind of like end this.
That's all I'm good at doing.
This is every single combat. Fonk just casts inflict wounds 9 fucking times, and then doesn't use his weapon.
Hey,
Boom.
I got a question for you, Mike. Second level spell slot. How many dice of damage does that give you?
I have no idea. 1 extra, I think.
So how are you rolling with 5d10?
You are correct. I should be rolling with 1 less.
I just realized this right now.
One
Like, wait,
less.
you don't have third level spell slots. You're not.
I get
You're not
confused
fifth
because it
level.
says next to my
You're not
second
fifth level.
because right next to my second level spells it says 3, and I'm always like, oh, third level spells. No, that's 3 second level spells.
Oh man.
All right, so I still do 22 damage to her.
I'm just. The boss is still up. He's uninjured.
He would have lost. He would have lost because I rolled a natural 1 on my last die there. So
No.
He would have lost too much
I'm
more.
telling you, it was the spirit of the Sky Pony came to him. He's now flying with
that's
hooves.
fine if that's what you want.
So you do your, what's that, 20 points of damage? So 22 points of damage, my apologies. To her. She is still up.
Oh yeah, she's
with
gonna
that,
survive 22 for sure.
of course. And after your turn is actually hers, she's going to return the favor to you. In which case, first attack against Thunk. Let's see if this hits. I was so hoping I would hit you twice so I can drop you and then drop you again.
Yeah.
Sadly, the total of a 7, which means I rolled very, very, very low,
I'll take it.
does not hit you. And let's try one more time. Come on, baby. Are you kidding me?
I'll take
The
it.
total of a 12? That doesn't hit you either?
Sorry, man.
Ah.
Sorry.
Damn.
Okay, now it's this guy's turn. He's going to attack, because he's been attacking Grommen the whole time, but seeing that Thonk is, no, I have to attack Grommen. I want to
What?
attack
I
Thonk.
talk smack, man.
It makes sense to attack Grommen.
And Grommen's openly like murdering people.
Grommen gets attacked. For some reason, Grommen's AC is set to a 6, which is pretty funny. But the 14 does not hit Grommen.
AC.
Oh,
of
is that
6.
supposed to be AC? That was temporary HP. That's what I was using it for.
Yeah, I always use blue for AC because that's how I am able to track it on
okay.
the
Well,
when I attack you. Yeah, you're good though. So that is a miss, and next is going to be Rye's turn. Rye, start buttoning stuff up.
You got this, Rye.
Yeah. Shazam!
Yeah.
I do have to ask: are you making a ranged attack roll in melee combat?
I'm not in melee combat. Who am I in melee combat with?
This guy right here.
I'm not attacking him. I'm attacking someone else.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
So you've been attacking the same guy the whole time, and then you decided, someone else,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah.
No? It sounds like you need to roll me one more time and take the lesser of the two. That's what it sounds like. You can keep the damage. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me?
Fine.
Are you kidding me? Oh, come on. This is bullshit. Okay. You do your 11 points of fucking damage and he dies. Oh, you have your move speed left, Sam, if you'd like to use it.
Right climbs out from under the horse and just sits on top of it.
Perfect. Thank you.
Very nonchalantly, just relaxing, chilling.
Seeing you sitting on top of one of the sacred horses, the next two attacks are going to be archers, and they're both going to shoot at Rye.
Cool.
That is a horrible miss with a total of a 9, and that is even less. I am rolling garbage today.
Rye just like checks her nails as like the arrows just like fly past her face. Yeah, exactly like that, Maggie.
Grommen, take it away.
Get him, Grommen.
Why are we still having combat? Why am I doing this?
You've got options. You've got options.
All right.
Is this a person, Scott?
Like this?
Which one? Yes, there's a woman sitting on a horse that just shot at Rye after having shot at Grommen several times.
Hard to see.
Grommen's gonna attack this one.
Of course you are.
And say to the horses again, fight with us. We will show you what the sky ponies should truly be like. Oh, stab!
That is a damn good roll. That is.
This makes sense. Grommen's all about the animals.
Maggie, you might be very happy to hear this. You drop him.
I dropped him.
You do. Do you want to move up to be able to attack the boss lady with Thonk, or do you want to finish cleaning up all these little people that are peppering the party?
How many are there? There's this one.
There's 3. There's 2 left. Yep.
Oh, there's that one. That's by my horse. Well, Grumman's like raging, so it doesn't make sense for him to like push Thonk aside.
That's fine.
So maybe I'll go to this one.
Yeah,
and attack
do it up.
him. 17 hit.
17 is a hit.
And then it's 10 damage.
He's still standing after 10. It's the first time he's taken any damage, but he's still standing. Thank you, Maggie. After that is going to be Thonk's turn.
All right.
That was your
same
bonus
thing.
action extra attack. Go ahead.
17. A hit.
17 is in fact a hit. Yes. Oh my god.
Hang on. 3 more on top of that. So.
Oh, you keep doing second level spells?
That's my last second level spell slot.
All right. She is not doing very well. She's still standing. And it's actually her turn. She's going to attack you. Barely up still. Christ's sakes. Are you kidding me? I get a total of a 13. Come on. This is so rough right now. I got a total of a 12 and a 13 against your 14 AC.
I'm still alive, baby.
This is such bullshit right now.
Take her down. I have plans for her too.
Oh God. All right. After her
Don't
turn.
give me that face, Maggie. Don't worry about it.
After her turn. Oh, sorry. The next group
I
is
don't
dead.
know. When you say you have plans for someone,
Yeah.
I'm always
You had plans
cautious
for that
what
sword,
that-
and that shit went fucking so sideways. So
Who would I have plans for?
the sword.
Yeah, no, the plans went out. They went perfectly. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Your plans for all the rest of us, they're just fucked up and weird. That's why she's recoiling. When you say you have a plan for something, it means you're gonna ruin it.
First of all, hold up. None of my
Everybody-
plans have ever directly hurt the party in any way.
You hurt Addo pretty bad.
Emotionally, maybe it just makes him a stronger man in the future, though.
Sobbed.
He's a halfling.
It is your turn, Sam.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's a beautiful attack. I didn't know who you were attacking though.
Oh, I'm attacking Big Boss Lady.
Of course you are. Why not?
Drop
Let's
her.
just
Off the horse she goes.
go ahead. Yo, 6
Yeah.
points of damage. And would you like to roll me another d6 as she goes flying off of her horse?
Right, winks at her and blows a kiss, but the kiss is an Eldritch Blast. Smacks her clean off the back of the horse, and she lands on the ground.
Roll me your d6 extra damage because she went flying back 10 feet and off the horse. More of a d4, actually. I'm sorry.
Let's do a d4.
It doesn't matter. It's better than your d6 last time.
Sweeped her off her feet.
Yeah.
Oh,
Literally.
adorable.
It actually swept her off her feet so hard she smacked her head on the rock on her way down and is unconscious.
Yay!
Oh god, we don't even need to continue with combat anymore, even though technically the bad guys. I know it's screw it. I'm gonna make an attack against Thonk.
Roman's raging.
Why?
Roman's raging. He needs to finish his business.
Because I can. That's right. I'm hitting Thonk. That's right. I'm hitting you, Thonk. Sorry.
That's fine. I'll hit your people then.
That's okay. I do 6 points of damage to Thonk.
So I'm up at 1.
You're up at 1 goddamn health.
Thanks.
You.
Thank you.
You guys
Scott.
don't even, Maggie. You did
19 damage.
You cleaved him in half, Maggie. He had like 8 health left. He's very dead.
All right,
Okay.
there's still one more.
Of course, go. You can hit that one too. And 8 more points of damage. Sadly, she is not dead yet, but that doesn't matter because Thonk is still up and could easily do something. Or after that, Rye is up and could do something.
To who?
That character
Oh yeah.
That character is trying. It won't surrender. Is going to die. Dead. Okay.
Okay. Scott's like, the combat's over.
It's over. It's over. You ruined it.
Her head
Somebody-
You want
blows
to see
off.
what would happen.
That's how
Somebody
they
in
die.
chat even called it out too. Like this was not supposed to be an easy
That's how
combat.
that little.
It was the
That's how
crit.
that underling dies. A crit Eldritch Blast.
Oh,
It was the crit-
Jesus Christ.
The crit at the
She
beginning of
flies an extra
combat.
20 feet.
All that's
crit-
left is just a smoking pair of shoes.
Yeah.
Don't hurt the horse though.
Thonk actually will like stride up to her and actually cast Spare the Dying on her to keep her alive. Tie her up, just so take her weapons away. Actually, I throw the weapons towards Grommen because I can't use these things. I don't know if Grommen can either, but
The guy had a battle axe, I believe.
Yeah, kind of that. Like, what did the weapons do? Any of the weapons intrigue Grommen?
Okay, so because she's still unconscious, we'll take care of the characters first. They had short bows and hand axes and battle axes and things like that. Very crude-looking weapons for the most part. However, his weapon was not a great axe. It was, in fact, a battle axe, though it was a very large, thick, and impressive battle axe. Like the metal was perhaps too thick for what needed to be done. The whole thing had inscriptions into it. It was obviously done by somebody who was not the greatest of craftsmen, but picking this thing up and seeing how front heavy this. Yes, it's an axe. Axe is always front heavy. I get it, but the balance on this thing is way off, and this thing it should not be able to function as well as it does. Wow, this thing actually has a certain swing to it. It has a good amount of weight to it. This is actually a rather impressive axe. Now, Maggie, while this axe is not magical and so does not count for the purpose of magic, I will tell you that for a battle axe, which is 1d8 in one hand or 1d10 in two hands, right? For a battle axe, it actually does an additional 1 point of damage, as though so whatever your strength is, plus an additional 1 because of the heavy weightedness to it. As for the lady that was there, looking over her thing, so Sam had said the name of the weapon beforehand. It is like the head of in the neck of a horse with the mane on it, or the hilts, with the actual head of the horse and this the muzzle and everything being the pommel, and then the blade looks like a long individual white feather or silver feather, since it's a blade made out of metal, but it's like a long feather that's along the side. One of the things that really catch your eye about this when you're looking at it, Thonk didn't really have time to notice this feature. When you're picking it up and looking at this thing, it's a lot lighter than you would expect. And the metal that you're looking at, as I described before, it was white. No, it's silver. No, it's actually kind of in between the two. It almost has it almost looks as though it's made out of a silver, but it's not made out of silver. It's made out of metal, but it's not clearly not silver metal. It's steel metal. I don't know. It's a very strange metal that it's made out of. It's very light when you pick it up, but they are clearly beautiful and well carved. Well crafted.
Okay, cool. So the plan right immediately for Thonk is tie her up, take care of anything worth value, armor, weapons. That goes to Grommen. I'm gonna tie her to the back of one of her horse, tie her to a horse, and I'm just gonna actually walk to the edge of the river, and shout for the ladies of Luthic. I'm not crossing that river. I'm not risking drowning. It's not happening. Sorry.
Yep.
And when they come over to the edge, I shout to let them know it is safe for them to pass, and if they would have any use for the woman of the barbarian tribe.
So they will come and file out to you and check and make sure the thing's safe and whatnot. Not follow at the baby at first, other ones first, and more and more and more. So eventually they're there. They will tell you that like they are your prisoners to do with as you please. They're very happy with what you do. They actually will cast a spell. They cast several spells, and you notice that the river between the areas where the logs are. So it's the only reason why it's being held in place is because it's happening to the logs themselves, but all the water between like one end of the bank and the other one is freezing, using the logs as like an anchor to hold the ice so the ice doesn't just get whisked away with the water. And so since everything's freezing and making effectively like an ice/log bridge for them to cross, it's not as precarious for them to be able to cross the bridge. You can see they cast like a bunch of spells to make this happen, like freezing chunks of the water at a time. So they do cross the bridge, get to the other side where it's safely. Vala will come up to you. And she says to you, these are your prisoners. You have earned the rights to do with Grumsh will with them. Clearly, Grumsh watches over you and guides your every blow.
If they're saying they have no use, essentially, then the next thing I want to do is bring her, the lady, awake to like 1 HP, essentially. Whether if you want me to cast like a healing spell.
Don't worry about it.
Or whatever. And I just kind of have her by the chin. And I just look her into the eye, and it says, "You die by what you live by." And I'll actually like cut the horse, cause it pain, and have the horse with her tied to the back of it, just run off and have her dragging behind the horse, and let the basically run over rocks and shit, and just have her die away.
Wow, that's like some Wild West
crazy. Grauman's not gonna let him cut a horse.
Well, I will touch her with an inflict wounds, like so.
To be fair, it's not like Grauman is standing over Thonk waiting for this to happen. Grauman's like, oh, I got weapons.
No, Grauman only looks at the one weapon, and my goal, other than that, was to talk to all the horses. So
Raya's checking out the shuttles because they look pretty.
Fair enough, Maggie. But there are 8 horses here, and this is one in particular horse. I would find it very unlikely that Grauman would be speaking to that one horse. I will let you roll a d8. Mathis, you get to choose the number that she has to roll, and then beyond that, within arm's reach of Thonk himself.
Sure, 6.
You were nowhere near the horse, and so obviously you can react as you see fit. And actually, as Grauman's face is like, why don't we take a break and we'll come back and watch Grauman finish Thunk for me?
All right, we'll be back in a couple minutes, guys. Don't go anywhere.